Good day everyone, I'm Hurley of RFI Reviews here, back at it again with my review for the Snowski Melody. This is apparently one of Snowski's latest USB DACs that is quite uncommon, I must say. But before I proceed, I'd like to thank Fio, Jade Audio, or Snowski for sending this unit to me in an exchange for a very honest and transparent review. Rest assured that all of my reviews are honest and transparent to the core like I always do, for the benefit of everybody, of course, including me, since again and again, I won't be editing this extensively. English isn't really my native language, so for any further grammatical errors or grammatical construction errors, my apologies for those future mishaps, I guess. I am still learning this language to be spoken fluently, and at the same time, I prefer writing reviews rather than recording them. So there's that. Probably you will be finding people that have a better execution when it comes to video recording or video reviews, and I am apparently not one of them. So for further better video reviews, you may also check their videos. Okay, there's that. So to give you an idea, the Snowski Melody is around $50 or around 2,500 Philippine peso. So it is within the what do you call this? It is within the entry level USB DACs, as I would say, and it really speaks a lot here with this Snowski Melody, because you don't get anything extra here with the Snowski Melody when it comes to the accessories and such. Even this sleeve, as you can see, this sleeve right here, this is optional. You can purchase this optional, but it is not included within the Snowski Melody by the time that you purchase it. So this retails for around $10, I believe, but it is well made, which I will get into later on. We should do the packaging first. So the packaging first, or sorry, as for the packaging is your usual Snowski. It has a youthful design, it has a youthful character to it, with the red accents going on. So yeah, that sure is striking for when it comes to the packaging. As for the accessories or inclusions, you won't be getting a lot here with the Snowski Melody. Ideally you will be getting just these two, the cable here and the USB DAC. And if you happen to purchase, or if you want to purchase the case, that will cost you another $10, I believe, or $9 with this one. This isn't really a case per se, but a sleeve to protect the unique design and unique choice of materials here with the Snowski Melody, because as you can see, the Snowski Melody here is made of wood. Yes, this is wood. This is not something that is like a painted wood-ish design. No, this is made of wood, and it really shows in the weight as well, which I will get into later on. But as you can see, it is wood. It is made of wood. From what I have read in their promotional materials, it seems that they have laminated and cured this wood for it to be like this, for it to have a smooth, so you can see, a smooth finish or smooth design with an engraved Snowski logo there, which is a nice touch. And the buttons, I believe, or probably these top and bottom plate are made of metal, because it is kind of cold to touch in as of now, because it is raining and it is quite cold here in our country by the time that I record this video. But yeah, as for the design, that is very rare, that is very uncommon and unique. Based on my experience, this is the first time that I have reviewed or even encountered a wooden USB DAC, so that's really a first to me, and I am really impressed, because Snowski managed to be different once again compared to the competition, which in return makes it stand out to a certain extent. Okay, so as you can see here, the Snowski logo again is engraved. Yes, that is engraved, and at the same time their logo there as well is engraved, so that's really a good thing. You can also get two colors. The Snowski Melody has two colors by the time that I record this video. What I have here is the darker brown color, which I believe this is the maple wood, but I could be wrong. And the other one is a lighter wood color. So yeah, you'll pick your own poison. And here in the sleeves as well, you'll also get two colors with this one. You'll also get a green colored sleeve, which is a faux leather. I do believe this is faux leather, but it is well designed sleeve, as you can see. That's really a good thing. Even the stitching on this one is very consistent. But you'll get the color green design if you prefer purchasing a sleeve for the Snowski Melody. I personally like that color, but hey, I guess beggars can't be choosers, okay? And I am still grateful that Snowski recognized my channel and recognized my identity, so I am very grateful for that. And either way, just by the design, the case or the sleeve and the USB dock really fits well in terms of color, so I have no complaints actually. And here's the cable USB-C to USB-C cable of the Snowski Melody. They use this design, or they use this cable design, just like what they have done with the Jade Audio GSZ, which I will be reviewing or posting my full review later on or soon. Okay, so again, for a USB dock within $50, you won't be getting anything extravagant, but at the same time, I would have wished for this to have a pouch for it, for an additional assurance, since again, this is wood. I don't have any experience when it comes on taking care of wooden docks or wooden USB docks, to be exact. So yeah, this is a first to me, so having a case with this one would be a really good treat, or would be a really good inclusion for everyone. And at the same time, or at the very least, they could have included the sleeve with the whole Snowski Melody package for free, because again, this is wood and I don't have any like concrete assurance or when it comes to the overall durability of wood in wooden docks or something like that. But for the most part, since I have used this like daily during my commutes, during my work, during my lunch breaks, or during my listening sessions, I had no problems actually with the Snowski Melody when it comes to that. In fact, as I have expected this to be a little bit hefty or weightier on its weight, because I expected it for it to have a very solid chunk of wood inside it, but I was wrong. It is very light. Actually, it at times it feels like it is quite hollow, but at the same time, it doesn't have any creaking or anything like that. Even the seams on this one are well thought and well machined. The buttons on this one are also very tactile. It is quite tactile. It is not that mushy. And you also get this one, the 4.4 and 3.5 millimeter. Yes, the 4.4 and 3.5 millimeter ports for those people like me who prefers most of their IEMs in balanced connection. It's more of a personal preference thing, not really something very objective, so to speak. Okay, so again, for the build quality, it is well built, it is well machined, but at the same time, it kind of feels hollow at times, probably because I have been testing and comparing the Snowski Melody to the DACs that have a metal chassis to it, like for example DD Hi-Fi products, which I have here. Even their Jade Audio GSZ has a metal barrel on its port. So yeah, I'm probably accustomed to metal stuff when it comes to the overall feel and build quality. But yeah, this is very lightweight. Actually, it is very hollow, up to the point that I prefer the Snowski Melody, despite its very very extravagant and very elegant design, to be used with its sleeve. Yes, I prefer it using with this sleeve. As you can see, it is a cute little bean right there. Okay. So as you can see here, it has the buttons. It has the plus and minus buttons, or the volume up and down buttons, with a RGB indicator for your file types, or yeah, for your file types basically. Okay, and by the time that I record this video, a quick note here, I have already updated this to the version 1.1, which adds or probably fixes, from what I understand, the DRE of the Cirrus Logic DACs, or yeah, Cirrus Logic chips, because the Snowski Melody is a CS4131, CS4131 DAC. So to some people, or probably to most audiophiles, it isn't really that new when it comes to the specs on paper or the specifications on paper. Probably some people will be complaining about those specs as if like it is very substantial, I would say, for a $50 DAC. But yeah, I usually go, or I usually judge a product based on their practical, or on what I am seeing and experiencing throughout. So as for that one, I won't be digging that much, because again, for sure, the Snowski Melodies internals, like the 4131, is already seen and experienced by most people in the hobby for the past year or so, I believe. But again, the implementation of every DAC that I have reviewed differs from one another, despite them having the same specifications on paper. So there's that. So I will stick on that principle, or on my way, in this video. Okay, no hard feelings on that one. I do hope that no one really got offended on my take, please. Okay. So again, we've already discussed the inclusions, the build quality, the packaging, the compatibility. The compatibility on this one is zero problems. Yeah, I never had any problem pairing the Snowski Melody on all of the smartphones, laptops, tablets that I have used it with, as long as it has a USB-C connection. But even if your device doesn't have the USB-C connection, you won't be having any problem with this Snowski Melody, because I have used this with the USB-C to USB-A converter, which apparently isn't included here in the Melody. So that's quite a cumbersome to some people probably. But yeah, you won't be having any problems when it comes to the compatibility of the Snowski Melody. In addition, the Snowski Melody is also supported by Fio's app, or their Fio music player. So literally, you can use the Snowski Melody with a DSP function. You can use it with a PEQ, or their parametric EQ, which is 10 bands, which apparently matters to some people who prefers customization. You can also customize, the volume steps that you can do with the Snowski Melody. You can use it with either 60 volume steps. By default, it is in 60 volume steps, or you can use it with 120 volume steps through the app. So again, you won't be having any problems when it comes to the compatibility and features with the Snowski Melody, because it has a mic support as well, your usual basic like inline controls. The 3.5 millimeter, from what I understand in their marketing, it can also serve as a SPDIF connection, or a coax connection, from what I understand. But again, I never use dongles as a coax connection or something like that. So take that with a grain of salt, and probably refer to Fio's marketing materials with that, because they advertised it to be like that. Okay. One thing that I have, or I would nitpick, however, for this price and for this dongle, is the lack of gain. Yes, it doesn't have any gain switch or a gain button. It doesn't have that, apparently. It isn't really a big deal to me, because in terms of pairing, I had no problems with the Snowski Melody. Even the Kiwi Ear Septet, which is the hardest to drive IEM that I have here, pairs well with the Snowski Melody in terms of power and in terms of overall pairing. But then again, for those people that are maximalists, who wants or who needs that extra juice or extra gain, the Snowski Melody unfortunately doesn't have that. Or probably I haven't encountered it on how to trigger the gain mode, because I can't seem to find it anywhere. If you know, or if you have an idea on how to do that, please do teach me, and please do put it in the comment section, or probably talk to me. Yeah, because I am still a human as well. I kind of do mistakes at times, so there's that. Okay, but in terms of power and volume and pairing, you won't be having any problems with the Snowski Melody on most IEMs and flathead earbuds, as long as it isn't high impedance, I believe, because the Venture Electronics Zen 3.0 FE that I have here doesn't really pair well with the Melody in terms of power. I can see the Melody struggling a little bit, but it is understandable because that one is 300 ohms and it is a flatted earbud, so it is definitely harder to drive than your usual earphones or your usual sets. It can drive easy to drive headphones though, because the Kiwi Ears Altruva, when I use it here with the Melody, plays just fine. It pairs well. I never had any problems. The soundstage isn't really that compromised. The technical chops isn't compromised as well. So yeah, it can pair well with most IEMs, some easy to drive headphones, and probably some easy to drive flatted earbuds as well. But of course, I wouldn't use it with a planar magnetic headphone, like for example my Hi-Fi Man HE400 SE here, or I don't know, my 600 ohms AKG K141. I wouldn't use it here with the Snowski Melody. Okay, just because I prefer usually pairing headphones with a dedicated desktop amp or the desktop DAC amp combo most of the time, because that's it is merely based or purely based on my experience and on how I was oriented decades ago. So yeah, I could be old. But anyway, how's the sound? Yes, apparently the Snowski Melody or all dongles have a certain sound, but that's the common misconception. The sound that the most DACs has doesn't come from the chip itself. It comes from the amplification or the amp chip that the brand implemented with the DAC. So there's that. So how does this Snowski Melody sound? Well, it sounds neutral. There's no it isn't really a surprise at this point, because FiiO, Snowski, Jade Audio usually do their stuff neutral most of the time, which is understandable and adds more flexibility when it comes to pairing on earphones or probably some headphones or flatted earbuds. But what I can distinguish here compared to the Snowski products that I have reviewed before, specifically the Echo Mini, the Retro Nano, even the Jade Audio GSE 4.4B, the Snowski Melody, it somewhat exhibits a substantial warmth to it. Yes, the warmth to it is quite obvious to my ears, and that added extra secret sauce. I don't know how to put it, because the moment I paired this with most of my IEMs, the soundstage somewhat feels wider. It felt more spacious, it felt more spacious. The transients are now more sparkly and now cleaner. So it gives a little bit of coloration here and there to keep things a little bit clean and refined, if you catch my drift. And at the same time, it adds a little bit of warmth, it adds a little bit of body to the overall sound of an IEM or flatted earbuds or some easy to drive headphones that you have it with. So yeah, it is a very rare in today's time, I believe, based on my experience. It is a little bit rare and at the same time fascinating, because I am accustomed to USB DACs aiming for the most transparent sound as much as possible, without any added colorations, added improvements, added enhancements, like my DD Hi-Fi USB DACs that I have here with me. And the Snowski Melody is a little bit different on that. And it is very good on its own, because it really stands out in my opinion, based on the USB DACs that I have encountered under 100 USD, due to its characteristic, even its design, even its build quality of choice. It really stands out. I don't know a wooden USB DAC that exists in today's market under 100 USD or even 200 USD. yes, probably my experience is very limited, but at the same time, yeah, I am pretty sure, and I can confidently say that the Snowski Melody is one of the most, what do you call this? One of the most unique USB docks that I have here with me under 50 USD. So I'll do a quick Tagalog summarization of my review here with the Snowski Melody. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Bale, itong si Snowski Melody is a USB dock siya, malamang. USB dock siya na nasa 2,500 pesos sa Philippine peso. Ang cons lang naman niya para sa akin is wala siyang game mode, pero wala kang magiging problema if hindi mo need ng game mode kasi lahat is nandito na. May mic support, may inline control support, meron siyang FiiO app support, and yes, libre lang yung FiiO app. So magandang ano yun, magandang benefit. Ayun nga, may 10 band EQ siya, may parametric EQ siya, so wala ka magiging problema sa kahit ano dito, and madali lang siya madrive. Ayun, kung halimbawa mag-nitpick ako, ang ninitpick ko lang talaga dito is ayun nga, wala siyang kasamang case and wala siyang gain mode. Pero ayun, kung gusto lang sana, kung okay lang sana kay Snowski, idagdag na niya as freebie itong sleeve, kasi again, wooden to, gawa siya sa wood, magaan, and ayun nga, hindi ko sure or hindi ko kayang i-reassure yung build quality kalaunan nitong Snowski Melody kasi wood siya, first time ko maka-experience ng wooden na USB dock. Pero ayun nga, anong tawag doon, siguro dahil na rin puro gawa sa bakal yung USB dock na ano ko, na review ko mostly. So ayun, probably bias ako sa mas bakal na mga setups, pero for the most part, nasabi ko rin to sa friend kong isa, bumili ka ng Snowski Melody and call it a day. Wala ka nang bibiling kahit anong USB docks, kasi kahit anong IEM na i-pair mo dito, kasi nga neutral na may pagka-warm tong Snowski Melody, and may magic sauce siya sa soundstage, sa alam mo yun, mas parang pinalinis niya yung tunog, and parang mas maririnig mo yung usual details na hindi mo naririnig kasi hindi siya binuboost ng ibang USB docks na na-encounter ko. So ayun, if gusto mo ng ganong type ng sound, and ang gusto mo talaga is purely enjoyment and hindi ka purist like me, yung Snowski Melody is para sa'yo. Para sa akin din naman, na-enjoy ko yung Snowski Melody. Gusto ko siya sa collection ko, of course, kasi bihira ako makakita ng DAC or maka-experience ng DAC na ganyan talaga, na alam mo yun, gawa sa wood, maganda yung tunog, maganda yung pairing sa lahat. Okay? Okay. Now, balik ako sa English para matapos ko na yung video na to. Okay. Okay. So, what's my verdict here with the Snowski Melody? The Snowski Melody is probably my top practical recommendation when it comes to USB dongles under 100 USD at this point. Despite it not having the high gain that the usual dongles have within under or within 100 USD, the Snowski Melody makes up for it because it pairs well with most of my, actually all of my IEMs here, because the sound of this one is a little bit colored. Yes, a little bit colored, but it isn't that far away from being transparent in its overall sound. You still get your usual sound from an IEM that you pair it with, but at the same time with added magic. Yes, with added magic because of its noticeable refinement on the soundstage, on the transient decays and response, or the attacks and decays, and it has a little bit of warmth going on with a little bit of thickness as well. So in my opinion, the Snowski Melody is a very good package. It is a very good USB DAC package for everyone, especially those people that are into hobby, that are accustomed to just spend one DAC and forget everything about it, which is the Snowski Melody fits really well with that regard. And yes, it is made of wood, so definitely it is the most unique USB DAC that you'll ever have in today's time. Okay, and now that ends my review for the Snowski Melody. Again, I'd like to thank FiiO, Snowski, or Jade Audio for sending this unit to me in an exchange for a very honest and transparent review. Rest assured that all of my reviews are honest and transparent to the core, like I always do, for the benefit of everybody, of course, including me. Since again and again, English isn't really my native language, and I prefer writing reviews than recording them. Okay. Now, as for the backlogs, again, I have mentioned that I have a lot of backlogs to do. Like, for example, again, the Jade Audio Jazzy here is on the works. You can see. I also have this one. the DD Hi-Fi TC44i3. Yes, the i3. I also have, I believe, the cable. Yes, I also have the cable here. I'm not sure if it's here or on the other case. Yes, I do also have the DD Hi-Fi cable and the M198C, I believe, and some IMs are on the way. So again, thank you for listening to my ramblings. Thank you for stopping by, and see you on the next one. Last one.